Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Venom issue 29, Legacy number 194. It's written by Donny, art by Luke Ross. Jesus Aburtov was the color artist, VC's Clayton, Cowles letterer. Cover art by Ryan Steggman, JP Mayer, and Frank Martin. Assistant editor Danny Kazem, Devin Lewis editor, Nick Lowe executive editor. Now that cover's really good. I like that a lot. It's got peril, it's got action, very well done, more than just a lazy pinup. So we learn how things went south on this Earth and how Codex was able to take over and spawn a bunch of symbiotes that controlled everybody and basically assimilated most of the planet. And Eddie is trying to have kind of a heart-to-heart with Annie, and she says some really mean things about and kind of to Dylan, so lots of emotional stuff. But then we find out Scorpion's here and things go crazy pretty quick. Now the fight scene is very short and we learn why Scorpion is mad at Eddie, which is because of what happened in Absolute Carnage, which actually does kind of surprise Eddie. I don't think he really thought through his actions on that front. But overall, this is a lot of backstory and a whole lot of padding. There's a lot of fluff in here that's disguised as like interpersonal communication. It comes off a little bit like a Lifetime movie. I don't think Donny Cates is real good at writing romantic relationship stuff, but it was a little dragged out anyway, and that I think hurt it more than anything. It wasn't very concise. Another problem is there are a lot of large panels in here that are really designed to take up space more than anything else and make it look like the issue's longer than it is. If the panels had been smaller, this would have been probably 8 or 9 pages shorter. But overall, it's okay middle story. It's just a fluffy padding issue. There's a few things in here that are relevant to the advancement of the plot. Otherwise, it's just world building. It's an okay standalone, but it really does suffer from the fact that since this doesn't happen on 616, then it's really largely irrelevant. But in the context of the actual storyline, it's okay. But it's really not something I'm going to run out and get. I wouldn't pay more than a couple of bucks for it. It's definitely not worth the $4 cover price. Paper quality's crap. The art's a mixed bag. Some of it's good, some of it's really mediocre. The artist is a lot better than last issue though, so I'll give him that, but there were a few panels that I didn't care for. Mostly on Eddie's face. I don't think he draws beards very well. Otherwise, it was a better issue than last issue, but still mostly middle story with a lot of padding. So don't pick it up unless you're gonna read the whole storyline. I don't think it's gonna make much sense without it. You could probably enjoy it because there's a lot of world building, but if you're looking for action and adventure, there's like 2 pages of it in here. So far this storyline is really slow going. We'll see how it goes next issue though, but in the meantime, I think a lot of this storyline is better read as a very inexpensive trade paperback. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.